Register for your classes, log into CyberFriar. Select Student Services, click Registration, and click Registration again. The best way to register for courses is to have pre-prepared plans already built in CyberFriar. If you haven't done this, please see our previous videos on how to build a plan in CyberFriar or how to build a plan in Schedule Planner and then transfer it to CyberFriar. On your day of registration, you will log into CyberFriar and click Student Services, Registration, and then Registration again. You will then click Register for Classes, make sure the term is correct, and enter your alt PIN. At the time of your registration, you can hit Continue. This will bring you to a screen similar to when you were planning for your courses with 3 panels. You can put your panels down, and up top here we see CRNs tab and a Plans tab, as well as a Schedule and Options tab. If you notice, I'm already pre-registered for a Psychology 306 course. At the time of registration, some of you may be pre-registered for courses, or some of you may have built pre-registered courses into previous plans. I will select Plans. And I don't want to use my backup plan, so I'm just going to close that and expand my top. Now on the day of Civ registration, you'll just add your Civ using the add by each row for the lecture and seminar. And if you notice, I'm pre-registered for a Psychology 306 course, so I'll add, and I'll submit. On the day of DWC registration, you will not need an alt PIN. So on the day of the rest of your registration, you'll come back into CyberFriar, Student Services, Registration, click Registration again, click Register for Classes, make sure you're in the right term, put in your PIN. At the time of your registration, hit Continue. If you do this before your registration, you'll get an error message. Select Plans, come down. I want to do my top English schedule, and I'm going to add my anthropology and my English. I'll hit submit. If I want to enter something by CRN, I'll come up here to enter by CRN. That's why it's important to know your CRNs as well as the courses you're trying to register for. I'm going to click Add to Summary. Ooh, and what I'm trying to put in by CRN conflicts with my anthropology. So I'll drop my anthropology using the drop-down menu so I can register for the math. If I come back up to Plans, I'll register for a course that will give me a prerequisite error. If I click on the title of the course, I can see that this course has prerequisites, as well as having a section restriction, which means that you must be enrolled as a finance fast track student to take this. So because I'm not, I'll receive an error when I try to add it. View sections. I'm going to attempt to add a section of Finance 207, section Q09, which is just for quantitative track students. I will not be able to register for this, so if I hit submit, I'll get an error. Prerequisite and test score, as well as a time conflict and a student attribute restriction. So I can see that the time conflict is with one of my Civ courses. And if I want to see what the restriction is, I can click on the title and go to restrictions, and it'll tell me that it's just for quantitative students. Close. So if I want to remove this, I can submit this, which will remove this course. And if, even though I put the wrong one in my plan here, that's a quantitative track, I can go ahead and view sections and find a different course that would work better. That has a conflict here. We see it's grayed out. So I'll drop that and save. Here's one that works with my schedule. Submit. And I still have a prereq test score error. So I cannot register for this course even without the quantitative track. So I'll remove that. I'm going to go back up to plans and show you how to register for a waitlist. This marketing 205 section 8 CRN 1727 I'll add down here, and I'm going to submit for registration. I have to drop my sieve because it conflicts with it. And I'm getting an error because marketing 205 is full. So if I use the drop down menu, I can select the waitlist and submit, and now I'm waitlisted. If you go back to registration, you can look at your registration information. Just make sure you're in the right term. We'll show you what you're registered for. And if you go to prepare for registration, it'll show you if you're on any holds or any other important registration information. Thanks for watching.